Hey everybody, it's another edition of Unbreakable. It's Tuesday, March the 5th, the 5th of March. The rhythm of the fall and rain. It's what we're getting here in Pennsylvania today. And it's supposed to rain on a week. Good for the farmers, good for the trees. Storms negative. Did you ever think about all the songs about rain? Tons of. This is probably the my friend Buddy's here today. The rock of the show, my sidekick. Hi, Bud. You can't see him because he's right here and he wants to eat. It's going to be a busy day to show. I'm going to do something new today. Tuesdays are usually our slow day about news and stuff. So I thought, Wednesdays we do our classic TV review, which we're going to do tonight. But Tuesdays might be a good day to dip into my personal movie collection and talk about a movie. And I thought it might be fun. Before we get to that, though, you got to give our friend here, Bud, a little snack. These are crackers. And they're good. There you go, my friend. There you go. A little snacker for you there, huh? Alexa, stop that. Stop that shit. Anyway, I hope everybody out there watched my Jason Kelce tribute last night that I posted. I was going to save it today, but I couldn't. I had to put out a separate video just for Jason Kelce. Thank you, Jason Kelce, for all the news. I was thinking about this guy last night, and I thought, what a special player he was. What a special guy he is. And the reason why I thought of that is Jason Kelce played a position that's not a glamorous position in sports in the National Football League. He played a center. A center never scored a touchdown. A center snaps the ball. Sometimes you don't even notice the center because your eyes are on the quarterback, your eyes are on the receiver. Not too many people watch the line play, the guards and the tackles and the center. So Kelce played a very not so glamorous position, but that fit in with Kelce. He described himself perfectly in his press conference, a lunch pail type of player. He just went to work every day. Did you ever remember Kelce missing the game? He played every game. He played hard. He hustled. And he didn't score a touchdown. And yet, with all that said, Jason Kelce has become one of the Eagles' not only the greatest players in history, but one of the most popular players in their history. A down to earth, Philadelphia kind of guy. So, can't say enough about him. What I do want to talk about today, hello, Bud. He wants some other stat. Zach Wheeler, more news yesterday. What a sports story yesterday in Philadelphia. You had the Jason Kelce retirement. You had the Zach Wheeler extension. Philly signed Zach Wheeler for another 3 years. They extended one. So he won't be in Egypt after all. And I got to tell you, during the off season, I'm on Twitter or whatever you call me, and I get these tweets from these delusional Atlanta Brave fans. They're telling me, Wheeler gets into free agency. We're going to sign him because Wheeler is a Georgia native. He grew up right near Atlanta. He was a big Atlanta Braves fan when he went to the games with that six. And these fans are thinking, we're going to, as soon as Wheeler becomes a free agent, we're going to sign him, right? He's going to want to come home and play for the Braves. Not so fast. In fact, I told this person, I said, nah. You know, Zach Wheeler loves Philadelphia, he loves the Phillies. And why would he want to be with a loser team like that? Yes, Savannah wins a lot of regular season games. And granted, they win 100 games in a year. But what happens when they get into the playoffs? They fold up like a cheap suit. They choke like dogs. Sorry, bud. And it's the Phillies who do the beating one. So, why would the Wheeler want to go that big, right? And there's Brave fans, one Brave fan. Oh, no, he's coming back home, he's coming back home. And you'll see, this is wrong. Well, anyway, so much for that. Wheeler signs for another 3 years with the Phillies. This stabilizes the step. No question marks going into the season. Wheeler's got his money. He can focus on pitching. And like I said, a really good team. Right, bud? I know I said it before. This Blake Snell is out there. So is Jordan Montgomery. I like Blake Snell better. Blake Snell, when he pitches 5 innings a game, is a pain in the ass. I know. But he would make the Phillies better. Go out beside Blake Snell, stick him in between Zach Wheeler and Aaron Nola, and you've got a rotation just as good as anybody in baseball. And if you're going to go for it, go. This is the time, Phillies. The window is open for you to make a move and go all in. Bryce Harper, Trey Turner, JT Realmuto, they're all in their prime, and they're not going to get any better anymore now. And you want to take advantage of this window to not only get back to the World Series, but win the game too. So, anyway, I was really happy that they signed me on. Today, a couple of different things. It's number one, it's cheese doodle day. And I love that. There's our butt buttons, he's tailing. Cheese doodles are good. I don't eat them anymore. I'm on the diet. But cheese doodles are the kind of food you could just sit there and hang out on them. You know, you get orange fingers and you they melt in your mouth and get stuck in your teeth. They're just wonderful food. Very healthy. Cheese doodle day. And this is a little weird one here. I don't quite understand this, but today is multiple personality day. Now, I would take it that it means multiple personality awareness day. You're aware of it. But I don't think it means multiple personality day. In other words, have multiple personalities today. Like maybe I'm me at one moment, like like me, and then the next moment I'm Bud. Daddy, let's eat, daddy. Give me a snack. Or maybe I'm Katie the next moment. Daddy, I'm so cute. That kind of thing. Multiple personality day. All right, enough of that. Enough of that. You know what? Yeah, I wanted to talk about it, and this ties into our movie of the week. John Candy, the great John Candy, 30 years ago, died yesterday, 30 years ago. Time goes fast, doesn't it? 30 years we've been without John Candy. What a great comic actor. I loved him on SCTV when he first started out with that whole great ensemble of Eugene Levy and all those guys, Martin Short was in there, SCTV at one time. Just a great show. John Candy was always my favorite, though. And then he went into movies. And he made movies like Uncle Buck, Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. it's just he was just a great guy. And you know, if you listen to him, you talk to anybody, if you ever saw him on Johnny Carson, he was on Johnny Carson, you would know that John Candy was the nicest man. They're very polite Canadian, so of course he's going to be a nice guy. And very polite, very thoughtful, intelligent man. You know, even John Candy has his persona of being this party guy, like the modern day, the John Belushi guy, you know. And he was, I mean, he was a very um, happy-go-lucky guy, right? At least that was his persona in the films and on in TV. But it was a different side of John Candy. He was a very thoughtful guy. Now, the thing is, John Candy wanted to get into more serious roles. He played in JFK. I don't know if you remember that. His life was cut short at age 43. He had a heart attack and he died. What a great guy. I have one of his early films here that I'm talking about. He was actually a supporting actor in this one, but it was a good role, and it was Splash. You remember Splash? There it is. Tom Hanks, Daryl Hannah, and the great John Candy. Candy played Tom Hanks' brother, and the movie, of course, is about this lonely guy, Tom Hanks, living in New York City, falls in love with a mermaid. This is crazy, that is true. 1984, made in 83, came out in 84. And a couple of things about Splash that I was looking up there. Of course, the director was the great Rod Howard. Used to be Ronnie Howard. He played in the Andy Griffith Show, and then he played in Happy Days. Richie Cunningham, great Ron Howard. One of his first films. In 1984, Splash was the very first film of Touchstone Pictures. And Touchstone Pictures was a division of Disney. And Disney, by 1984, wanted to make more adult kind of films. Of course, Splash is PG-13, and it's a family kind of movie, romantic fantasy movie. But it wasn't a cartoonish kind of a movie. It was more for adults. And Disney wanted to get more into that. Splash was made for $11 million, and it made $69.8 million. Quite a profit for Touchstone Film for their first film, huh? Yeah. And a couple more things. Ron Howard wanted to do this movie so bad. Budster, there he is. Come on back and say hi to us, Bud. Ron Howard turned down the role of directing Footloose and Mr. Bomb. Remember Mr. Bomb with Michael Keaton? Howard was offered that film to direct. Bud, come back, Bud. Lassie, come home. Lassie, come home. Bud, come back. Bud, look. Bud, treats. Treats, Bud. Treats. Turned it down to do Splash. Ron Howard, Bud, come back. You know, at the time, there were two mermaid movies coming in. And Splash almost wasn't made because there was rumored to be another mermaid movie script floating around Hollywood. And that one was supposed to star Warren Beatty, believe it or not. Ron Howard got the okay from the studio, Touchstone. He said, I can make mine faster and cheaper. I'm getting my mermaid movie out there before this other one came out. Well, as it turned out, the other mermaid movie fell through. It was never made. Tom Hanks got the role. He was a relatively unknown actor back in 1984. He got the lead role. Some other actors considered for that role in Splash. Yes, boy, what a little bit, boy. How about a little bit? Sorry, Budster. This guy here, I told you, look at that Peter's faces. He is the rock of the show. And he is my buddy. And he is my second inning. Although I'm the second inning. He's the top inning. And he is by Ed McMahon. Right, Bud? God, sorry. God, gotta get this guy a little treat here. Sorry for the quick one. There you go, big guy. Yeah. He's very gassy today, too. There you go. There you go. Some other actors considered for the role in the lead role in Splash were Chevy Chase, Dudley Moore, Bill Murray, and John Travolta. Can you picture any of those actors doing the role? I can't. Tom Hanks did a good job, I think, as he does in every film he makes. Daryl Hannah, a beautiful, beautiful girl, huh? She played the mermaid. And some other actresses who turned down the role. Now, these actresses were not just considered, they were offered the role and turned it down. What losers? Tatum O'Neal, Michelle Pfeiffer, Julia Louis-Dreyfus. Can't picture her being mermaid, can you? Melanie Griffith, Diane Lane, and Sharon Stone turned it down. Sharon Stone in Basic Instinct, baby. They all turned it down, which was good because I think of Daryl Hannah as the mermaid. And Daryl Hannah, it must have been fate because Daryl Hannah was always fascinated by mermaids, even as a kid. There's certain ways the mermaids have to swim, and she said she was always fascinated with the story The Little Mermaid by Hans Christian Andersen. And so it was sort of a fate that Daryl Hannah got the role. And it was really kind of hard to take things and the fins off there. The tail, yeah, it was a fully functioning tail. The tail moved, and if you just slap it on and take it off, and you put it on, you had to keep it on. It takes a while. So during lunch, the story goes that she would stay in the tank there with the water, and Tom Hanks and then John Candy would go and feed her French fries, just like a mammal at the aquariums. Splash turned out to be the 10th grossing film in 1994. It got 91% on Rotten Tomatoes, and it was actually nominated for an Academy Award for Best Original Screenplay. It did not win, but it was nominated. And the name Madison, that's the name of the mermaid. And if you watch the film, she got her name. She didn't really have a name in Mermaid Land or wherever she came from. Her name was something like Star Trek or something. So if you watch the film, they're going in New York City. They're going down Madison Avenue with water. And Tom Hanks said they agreed. Let's call you Madison. That's how she got her name. And from that movie, Splash, the name Madison. Well, in 1990, the name Madison was ranked 216 for girls' names. By the year 2000, in 10 years, it was third on the list of girls' names. So, and a lot of people attribute the movie Splash, it's so well loved, to the rise and popularity of the name Madison. There goes on by blood. And oh yes, last thing. They are okay, but I got you. They are going to do a remake of Splash, and it's going to be directed by Ron Howard again. Jesus. One of my aunts almost later on, Bud, come on back, honey. He's like, what the hell happened, Daddy? I'm just standing here and his head goes. A remake of Splash. I don't know how they could remake it better. I guess the special effects or whatever. But supposedly they're going to tell the story from the mermaid's point of view, rather than the lonely bachelor in New York, where the rest of the story is centered around the Tom Hanks character. This time they're going to center it around the mermaid's character and falling in love, blah 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 blah. Right, bud? So look for that sometime in the future, huh? Supposedly they started thinking about remaking it in 2018. Yeah, the movies take a long time, before they're developed and written and the sign on the dotted line. Here we are, 2024, and it's not out yet. They're apparently still writing it, but a remake of Splash is on the way. Starring different actors, though, from what I understand. All right, so that's our movie of the week. We're going to do one of these bad boys every week, probably on Tuesdays, and we'll just have some fun, huh? I'm glad I picked this one because of the great John Candy. Rest in peace, John Candy. Yeah, very great name too, huh? John Candy. I think it reminds me of that story before I leave. It's one of the Super Bowls. The 49ers were in Joe Montana was driving down the field for the winning touchdown at the end. I think it was, I forget which one it was. He's got, instead of, this is how cool Joe Montana was, Joe Cool. He's driving down the field to win the friggin' Super Bowl. And apparently he looks in the crowd in the end zone, toward the end zone, and he sees John Candy sitting in the stands. I don't know how he picked him out, but he did. And he goes back to the huddle, Montana does, and he says to his teammates, "It is cool. I just saw John Candy in the stands." And then Montana went on to win the game. And the rest is history. So, all right, well, that's it for today, huh? We talked about Kelce again, Zach Wheeler, the movie Splash. What a day. Bud's here doing stuff. Now, everybody have a great day. And don't forget, tomorrow is our big weekly TV classic day. Two-parter. It's going to be 2 parts. And I picked out a really good show for you all tomorrow. A lot of memories, a lot of background information we're going to share. How we've done all the family. We've done the Brady Bunch. We've done the Addams Family. Beverly Hillbillies. Beverly Hillbillies actually got the most people watching, believe it or not. So it's a great show. That's what. So we're going to do another one tomorrow and see how that goes. Okay. So be sure to tune in tomorrow with a 2-parter. So thank you for watching, everybody. Thanks for listening. And we'll see you tomorrow. Take care. Have a great day, okay? Go Eagles, go Phillies. See you then. Bye-bye. Peace and love.